welcome to the 10th episode of The Window to Dubai. I'm here with Ali.
Thank you, William.
It's a pleasure. Yeah, it's great. We started becoming friends, last year, October, November. We started following each other on Instagram. We met when I came back to Dubai here in the beginning of January. Over the last couple of months, as we've become friends, you have been the one person who has just constantly talked to me about cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin, Ethereum. I got to start trading. You have a background in finance. But really are focused on kind of cryptocurrency market, day trading, really kind of an entrepreneur in really everything, all the kind of cryptocurrency market, right?
At the moment, yes, I'm going with the flow. I've been following the crypto market or Bitcoin for a year right now. And didn't invest in the beginning because I needed to do the research. I needed to understand what is the market about and what are these things which are going up and down. And yes, it was cheaper at that time. Bitcoin was different. It didn't really, 2017, Bitcoin wasn't mainstream yet.
Yeah.
It was still people who are enthusiasts like me or other people in the UAE or different countries who understood what cryptocurrency is.
Yeah.
And what Bitcoin is, and what altcoins are, and the other coins, and they just followed up, knew what ICO is, and this initial coin offering or initial token offering, and they understood slowly, and I was part of it. I was going with the. I still didn't invest. Yes, I did invest, make good money out of the cryptocurrency by end of year, and I got into ICOs and I did my own research, but that's because of my background. And some people did it because they got into it and they believe in trading and they had a background in trading. And this whole idea of cryptocurrency is huge. It's a huge market.
Let's talk about the difference for the lame person who doesn't understand what it is between cryptocurrency and stock market. Let's kind of separate those two.
The stock market, if we look at it, it's an asset basis. It's people, companies exist to be listed. They have a certain agenda for their companies in that current status or country where they're governed by some certain laws and rules and regulations that they need to be listed, number one. And the listing part of these is a process where if we look at the New York Stock Exchange, it's a process where the SEC is a part of. Other than the licensing governing body, and so there are several kind of processes or layers that you need to achieve to be listed. And once you're listed in the market, which is mature, established, been there for years, and people believe in it and aware in it, and they know what they do. Other than the stock market, they have so many different methods of trading. You have the regular stocks trading, you have the hedging, you have the future trading, the CFDs, what they call it, the CFD, the derivatives, and the market is less volatile. If you look at it from,
it's more stable.
It's more stable. Yes, there are drops, market crashes. I do know that it has its ups and downs, but as people, generally, we're used to it. We know that if I invest in XYZ and some kind of negative news comes, that it will drop it. We got used to the idea. We have an idea how to have a long-term view if I want to hold a stock for the future of my XYZ, or I just want to put my money in a fund.
And there's different types of stocks. There's blue chip stocks, penny stocks,
But they are, like you said, but the people are aware of, they're already educated, and people who want to trade, they know what they're doing, and the people who don't want to trade, they just don't get into it. But it is available there.
So why do you prefer the cryptocurrency market over stocks? Like what makes you say, you know what, this is where I think the future is and where I want to put my money?
See, the thing is that the cryptocurrency is open for the world. It's not governed by a specific country, it's not governed by specific laws or rules and regs that you could say you need to follow. This is open for the people, and they are amazing projects. You are seeing that. Let's not forget, this market, the stock market, each coin has a purpose. Bitcoin was developed in 2009, had a purpose because of the crash and how people lost money and what it was about. And we are here not to say that we don't believe in governments or we don't believe in the financial structure, but we are saying here we have an option right now.
Yeah.
They work in parallel. They're not a specific currency. We won't say it's a cryptocurrency that will replace the normal notes at the moment. We might not see it now. Maybe our kids would see it more in use.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe their children will see it as that's the way forward,
Yeah.
But the cryptocurrency market, if we look at it, it's not regulated, but it has people like us who understand it, that are focused and want to believe that this will grow. And it's not a place where it is regulated by specific people.
Yeah.
It's 24/7, 365, doesn't close. Here you go, put your money, 5 o'clock, 5 a.m. you can trade,
Yeah.
4 a.m. you can trade. It's everywhere. Everybody, somewhere or the other,
Yeah.
for a country, the sun would be shining right now, they'd be trading.
Yeah.
A stock might jump from 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. and you're going to miss it.
So there's more opportunity.
It's more opportunity for growth, but it is volatile.
Yeah, because I, from my understanding, just kind of as a kind of looking on the outside in, the big thing that people talk about is that it's decentralized, right? Like a federal currency or a government note is centralized, so it can be manipulated. You can inflate it, you can deflate it based on however that government feels it should be, where the market drives the value of the coin because it's decentralized, right? That's kind of like the main difference.
You could say somewhat like that. It is, yes, decentralized. It is the key word here, which has been used
It's a buzzword.
so much, right? And this decentralized part where people push the most negative side of things because it is decentralized, because it is not governed, it has no rules and regs specifically to go forward and say, you know what, I feel secure because X government is governing it, or Y government is following up with what they're doing in the background and how things are going. Let's be honest, the cryptocurrency market is teething at the moment because it came to the mainstream. So there are so many different kind of people in it. There are people who are aware of it, the people who understand it, the people who don't understand it and want to get into it and think that they're going to be millionaires, and there are people who want to hold on to it for the future, thinking that Bitcoin would be $100,000, for example. See, the whole thing is that if we look at 10 years from now, when the market is a bit mature, let's not say it, they have a long way to go. There are a lot of rules and regs coming in. There is a lot of governing body, maybe worldwide thing that might happen to say that, we're here not to break down the financial market. Yes, they did crack it. In my point of view, Bitcoin in 10 years cracked the worldwide financial market, made it crack, but all the coins that now exist because the underlying project, which is the technology, which is the blockchain.
Yeah.
Blockchain is not specifically made for a company to make a coin. No, it's blockchain is a product. It is a technology. It is something which is available to make government entities or companies do better for the people, do better for your life. It might have an effect for business entrepreneurs or simple people to have a better life or a process going on. So it's more positive. Let's look at two things: the usage of the cryptocurrency. Bitcoin was used in the early 2010-11 by a company called the Silk Road.
Yes, I've heard about this. Yes.
Yes, I do believe. Yes, let's not talk about the negative things that the Silk Road was selling, but let's look at the use of cryptocurrency. The first real use as a retail shop, and the Silk Road has achieved that Bitcoin can be a payment method.
Yeah.
That was the real payment method. We used it. Yeah, it was wrong. He got caught and whatever, he put in jail. His story is something else. But what I'm trying to say is that he used a payment method other than currency.
Yeah.
And thus, we could say this can exist as a payment method. we might not call it currency, we might call it an asset at this stage, or we might call it a commodity, whichever way you want to talk about it. But we have a way as crypto lovers or crypto enthusiasts or traders that this thing is coming to stay. You know, it is here to go forward. It's here to help you go forward in a positive way, in a bettering your lifestyle, the way you do business, the way you send money, the way this is the financial world needs to adapt. Let's be honest. Exchange houses, Western unions. I'm sorry. You know, exchange houses.
We're not calling anyone out specifically, but
So if they don't really get into it, they're gonna die out. Yeah. If they're not gonna change how they do methods, how they do the payment methods, they're gonna die out. You see a coin called Ripple. How much business has they done since they started? They signed up with UAE exchange. Now you can buy a Ripple coin. Yes, you can from an exchange house. Yeah. Saudi Arabia accepted it in a bank, and there have been maybe news. Ripple is doing business. Yeah. Yes, it is a centralized coin in a decentralized market. Yeah. They're the black sheep. Yeah, they annoy cryptocurrency enthusiasts. Like, what is this coin doing right now? Yeah. But traders, you have to detach emotion if you want to make money. Yeah. You need to look at it.
The market projects.
You have to look at did they hit the roadmap? Did they hit their targets? Are they doing actual business on the road? And if they are, and they're growing, and people, yes, you will have bad news. You'll have negative news coming in everywhere. People will try to hit on the market.
Let's take from the bad news. It's a good segue. Because obviously Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies went on this huge run, and I think Bitcoin got up to like $20,000+. Yeah. I bought in at like 600, so I made a little bit of money, but then I lost half of it because it came back down to 10, and it's kind of stuck there, right? Let's talk about that, because obviously there's a lot of people that have convinced themselves that this market is going to go away, don't get into it. People that are diehard are like, no, this is great because that means it's going to go on another run. So where are you at in that whole scheme of it went bullish and now it's down, and what do you think the future?
See, the two things. If we compare it to the 2008, it's not comparable, but 2008, 2009 financial crisis, the crash filtered a lot of companies which were scammers, you know, or which lived on a specific thin line around people, you know? Yeah. And this is what's happening. Coins died out. People who just put money, who think they were traders, they lost themselves and they didn't know what they're doing. They left. Yeah. So that money came out. A lot of money came out from people who didn't really believe in it.
Yeah. They got in when it was on the run, but when there was a little sign of danger, they got out.
Yes. If we look at it, the January is not really a crash. It's not accurate. Historically, you know, if you do the research, you notice that at every bullish run, Bitcoin drops between 60 to 80%. Look at before. Every jump it has, it will go down 60, 80%. Right now, Bitcoin is like the name for the crypto market, because people don't know Ethereum, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, Neo, you know, all these other coins, the top 10, that people are not aware of. They're just aware of what is Bitcoin or what is Ethereum at the moment, and what other binary option companies sadly are selling to people, which is wrong. Yeah. And people are buying Bitcoins and they don't understand that they really don't own it, because there's no wallet in these places. Because if you own the Bitcoin, if you guys own Bitcoins in these platforms, and I ask you, I'm gonna buy it from you for whatever amount, the market rate plus 10%, you guys need to send me that, and I need to send you cash, and you cannot send the Bitcoins. You cannot, because the wallet does not exist. Yeah. Because they don't have the wallet system. That is where they're stuck, but we are not aware of it. This is where people need to do research. Don't get into putting money. Yes, you want to buy a Bitcoin or you want to buy a specific coin. Don't jump into a specific binary or option-based company that right now just launched Bitcoin or launch Litecoin or launch you guys 3-4 coins.
Yeah.
Please do your research before getting into this.
So you need to research. You need to research where you're getting the coin from.
Yes, you need to, because people will say, I have Bitcoin in my X platform, which is here, but when I tell them, all right, I need how many Bitcoins? Yeah, I have 3 Bitcoins. Okay, really, you know what? I need Bitcoins right now. You're here. I know you. Come on, give it to me. Here's the price. I'm gonna give you cash. Here's the cash. Send it to me. I can send it to another account which has it here, but I cannot send it. So you don't have a wallet. You don't really hold it.
So the most important thing is to have your own wallet.
Yes, you have to own your own wallet to have your money. You have your value. You have your back. It's your pocket. Your wallet is your pocket.
And where are some of the ones that you use now?
If
you don't mind sharing.
Blockchain.io has a good wallet, a really secure wallet which holds Bitcoin and holds Ethereum and holds Bitcoin Cash at the moment, and they're growing.
Yeah,
they are growing, but it is very secure. You have an app for it. You have it on a website base, and it is yours. Do not share any of the information of the wallet, guys. It's not. Nobody should ask you, and the idea is that you have it safe or secure. This place is only a wallet. It does not. You just hold it for yourself, transfer.
Yeah.
And there are different kind of wallets. So cold wallets, you can have a hardware wallet. So do your research, guys. Look at the top 10 and pick what you feel comfortable with.
Yeah.
Wallets are very important. Market, for example, you in December market hit the high and you're smart. You want to put it down. You want to put it in Tether. Tether is a US based USDT, which is pegged to the dollar.
Yeah.
So you bring your money into the dollar base, so you pretty much have a coin dollar there. So you don't care about what's going on in the market, if it's crashing or not. You're within the dollar. So you need to do your research to be smart enough when you need to pull your money out. How would you pull the money out if tomorrow you guys own 10 Bitcoins and the Bitcoin come down and you know the Bitcoin is going to crash and comes down to 4,000? You lost. Before that happened, put it into Tether. But the problem is these binary option, they might not have Tether.
Yeah. Well, I have Coinbase.
Yep.
So if it's up or down, I'm losing or winning, even if it's just sitting there. Sometimes I go up and I'm like, yeah, I see a green. Sometimes I see a red, and I'm like, damn.
You need to call.
I lost. I was sleeping and I woke up $300 less.
That's what I mean. So you need to do your research for the short term, long term base, and what you need to talk to me more often about that. So I need to tell you, hey, buddy, put it in Tether right now, because we have some retraction going on. The coins are going in and out because there is some negative news, or there's some FUD going on, or people are just throwing things. Guys, I made good money. I really made really good money when the market was going down from December to April. I really made good percent. I'm not gonna scare you guys, but I made really good percentage.
Because that creates opportunity, right?
Yeah,
the fluctuation creates the opportunity.
A lot of people. One of my friends sold all his cryptocurrency in early March and April, because the market was really tough. So he lost a lot of money. So he went out. The day he went out, I sent in the group to him and my other partners, and when the company, I told them, guys, I'm gonna buy X coin twice, and I bought X coin around, say, 20,000 coins of it, and that within 5 days hit 600%. It's not a pump and dump coin, guys. I know there's a lot of things going on in the cryptocurrency. It wasn't a pump and dump coin, but it was a coin that was having progress.
Yeah.
So I stuck with it. I grew with it, made my money, left. He was out. I told him what I'm going to be buying. Yeah. I did my research. I look at I don't only look at the top 60 coins. There are other coins with good projects.
Yeah.
So you need to get into the market and understand what is around you, because these projects do have milestones.
Yeah. Let's talk about some of the coins that you're holding long term, and these ones that you're, kind of day trading with and in and out and kind of shorting them.
I do swing trading more than day trading. because day trading is a bit more risky. For
And what
people.
is the difference?
So the day trading is more of daily trade. I look at the chart for the 4 hours, 1 minute, chart, how reactive it is, and I make my basis on the chart and on the history and on the coin what's going on. So I make quick 2 to 3% gain on that daily trade depending on the coin I'm working on. So my aim is not 2 to 3%. My aim is more of 30+%.
Yeah.
So I do swing trading. Swing trading is more of I hold the coins for medium short term, maybe weeks, and I sell them in weeks, and I get my gains, and that's how I do it. And it all depends on how I see the market going and how the coin is going to be lifting up. We, as a team, we trade in a very smart and you can say calculated way. We calculate the risk. Yes. I'm not saying I buy a coin and I'm always going to hit 30%.
Yeah.
Sometimes I might hit 12-% and I'm stuck with that coin.
Yeah.
It happens sometimes. The market is volatile like this. You can't make assumptions. You need to make calculated risks.
Yeah.
So you need to be smart and you need to give it your time. It is not buy the coin and I'm going to be a millionaire. Yeah, forget about these people who did it in 2017, 2018. Yes, you do have a chance to become a millionaire. I'm not saying no. But you need to calculate it. The market is getting smarter. So the market is getting mature. You're getting more people into it who want to learn and understand. Bitcoin is a long-term, short, medium-term coin at the moment. Why? Because other coins are rising against it.
Mm-hmm.
Litecoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, and Neo, they are running against higher percentages against Bitcoin.
Yeah.
So Bitcoin, you can say you can keep it for another medium term. Say let it hit the $12,000-$13,000. Get it out, put it back again later on. So
do you think it's going to fluctuate between 9 and 12 all consistently for a while?
See, the thing is that if we look at it, I believe by end of year, don't quote me, I'm not a financial advisor, so guys, please don't follow what I'm saying. I'm just giving you advice. This is not a financial advisory thing. Don't buy Bitcoin if you're not smart enough. Please, guys, buy Bitcoin if you are a believer of the market itself. You never know in 10 years what will happen. In 10 years there might be a coin that would delete Bitcoin. Tomorrow you might not know. In 20 years you will say, oh yeah, remember there was a Bitcoin that rallied up, everything was against it. You never know. I'm not saying it's gonna die. I doubt Bitcoin is even gonna leave this market. It created it. So what I'm saying is that there will come coins that will go against it. There will come coins that will put their presence because of their project, because of who they are and what their market is and how their hype of the product is. Look at Facebook, look at Google. When did they come? They came in, but later when the internet was so mature and was aware, and the people were aware of how they use these internet projects and how they want to provide their services through internet.
Give me 2 coins that you think are the Google and Facebook, and give me 2 that you think are just quick money makers, in and out, not necessarily going to hold them, but maybe 6 months you'd make some money on them.
Yes. The short term would be Cardano, Neo, Lisk, VeChain. These are medium term coins I would look into investing for 3 to 6 months. Good money. So, yes, I
Put
do.
a disclaimer at the end.
Disclaimer in the end.
When you give your friend advice, but I don't know. I'm just saying.
Signed documents. I think William put some documents in there. Let them tick on the disclaimer before watching this video.
Click I accept.
So short term, yes. If you're gonna say long term, Ethereum and Bitcoin are long term coins.
Yeah.
Yes, you can do a lot of things with it. If you're a trader, trade. If you're a non-trader, hold Bitcoin, Ethereum in a cold wallet the good amount.
Cold wallet, what's that mean?
A cold wallet is usually a wallet outside the
Market.
The exchanger market, which is
So it's not fluctuating.
yeah. So it is a wallet where you hold it. It might not. It will not get stolen. It would not get hacked. The thing is that let's talk about the exchangers that are available, which have wallets like Binance, Bittrex, Bitfinex, Poloniex, all these international wallets, Coinbase, and these wallets are hackable. You know, you heard these horror stories where in Japan in XYZ,
Like $300 million disappeared
just
one day.
disappeared, and that's due to security breach.
Yeah.
So people who won't trade and just want to hold it, they should hold it in these cold wallets. They're different. They should research it. The different kind of companies who have cold wallets who secure the wallet. It doesn't have to do with the fluctuation. If your Bitcoin is zero, it doesn't matter. Your Bitcoin is zero there.
Yeah.
It's just a wallet. It's like your pocket. It's like putting it in a safe. And there are different kind of hard wallets and cold wallets, and you have to be smart enough of what you choose and where you keep your information.
Yeah.
So guys who go into shady sites at night, then buy Bitcoins, guys, you're in trouble, because you never know who hacked into your laptop, what malware is already there.
Yeah.
So guys who trade and want to hold cryptocurrency, please make sure you have the best antivirus, the best products there. You check your computer, there's no malware, there's no viruses there, something hidden there. For me, once I started to become a hardcore, really trader and built a company around it, and I'm gonna give you guys information about that. I bought a laptop, fresh new laptop. I just wanted to avoid everything. I just said, you know what, I'm starting, and it's my money and my family's money and XYZ. I'm starting this company, I'm trading for them. I don't want to take risk.
Yeah.
This computer is hardcore secure, and the exchangers that I deal with, I have to be grade A. I'm not gonna deal with a shady exchanger that has limited volume of people buying into, and you know, these are the ones who target. Hackers target Binance. I'm not saying no, but they have a security. They hold it tight.
Yeah.
They can close the exchange because somebody's hacking into them, not because of they want to close it because of something.
Yeah.
So there are good security lines of companies. I'm not selling any specific exchange, but what I'm trying to say is that security is number one.
Yeah.
For these exchanges. And once you get a breach in that, something sold into that, then it is the reaction of the company how to get back to these traders, how to help them if their coins were stolen. And if they are really customer service oriented, and because it's very hard for somebody like me to get in touch with somebody in the Binance team or somebody in the Bittrex or any of these exchanges available, it makes me uneasy. Not as a trader, because I understand, but it makes it uneasy for the normal person.
Yeah.
Because we are used to see. Let's take an example of the bank. All right, I'm not going to change the way how the question is, but let's take an example of a bank. I can't remember when's the last time I went in. I sat at the bank. You know.
Yeah.
Unless you want a loan or you want to get a credit card, you visit them. And right now, you don't need to. Just make a call. The guy comes to you. You know.
Yeah.
So you don't really actually physically get to the bank unless you want to withdraw a big amount in cash or something specific instrument you want to use or a product you want to use. But there are people, the general mass people, they do come to banks because they want to have the interaction, they want to have the touch and feel, they want to see the documents, they want to feel secure. It's the mentality of the culture still here.
Yeah.
Which is changing.
No, I know. Someone just wrote me a check the other day.
Yeah.
No, in America, I haven't had a check. Someone wrote me a check, post-dated for another date. I was like, what's the point of this? What am I going to do with this? He's like, you can cash it on the 15th.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Checkbooks are, you have it and you don't use it. You know what I mean? They give it to you. You don't use it no more. You want to pay somebody, you invoice them, then you send them a wire transfer.
Yeah.
And it could be from your phone. No
Yeah.
even lock.
Let's talk about buying the Bitcoin, because I think that this is right. I think this is my opinion, just on the outside looking in, not being an expert. One of the things that really hindered the Bitcoin market at some point, it just got harder to buy them. At least I know, like in America, you used to be able to buy with a debit card, and then they blocked that,
Yes.
which slowed down the transaction speed and made it harder. And the average person was like, I don't know how to do a wire transfer, and just gave up.
That's true.
You know, there's like, I don't know what to do.
Stuff like, I don't even do it. I don't. Yeah. Buying Bitcoin. I swear, it's buying Bitcoin made it seem like I'm buying some shady product.
I know.
I'm just buying a Bitcoin for God's sake.
Yeah.
There are several ways to buy them here in the UAE. You can buy them through your debit card, through our website. And
What is the website called?
cex.io. There are other ones also. Yeah, cex.io. I bought it because that was the only solution there was, and I wanted to get into an ICO right now.
Yeah.
I wanted to get into it. That's it. I made my research, made my decision. I wanted to get to an ICO. ICO, just to give you guys a quick run, an ICO is exactly like an IPO. If you do understand what an IPO is, then an ICO is that.
IPO is initial public offering for
yes.
stocks, and
For
ICO
stock.
is initial
Coin
coin
offering.
offering. Yep.
So it has the same kind of understanding. You pay money, you get coins. The same thing. You pay money, you get shares from a company.
Yeah.
So the thing is, I went to buy Bitcoin. I made me feel so shady. So I had to call this guy. I found him on local Bitcoin. I'm like, hey buddy, yeah, I like your rate. Come on, tick, tick, tick. Let's do a deal. So he sent me a message back, said, give me a call. So I gave him a call, and I told him, listen, I want to buy Bitcoin. Let's sit down. Let's discuss the rate. Let's meet up. And I want to do it today. So I had cash on me, big amounts. I was sitting in the cafe. I was sitting there. Okay. Do you want it in cash or do you want it in a wire transfer? He said wire transfer. So I took the cash that I had. I deposited it back in my account, and I was waiting to meet him in a shisha place. So I'm meeting this guy. I'm sitting down. I don't know him, and I found him from a website. It made me feel so shady. So like, okay, this guy's about it, you know. Let me have a one-on-one conversation before I start a deal. Let me see what he's all about. So he was one of those IT people who got lucky, I guess, who bought like around 70, 80 Bitcoins at that time. You know,
a purist.
People
when it was,
who believed
it's going to change the world,
early. So he was lucky that it went up. So he made a good amount of money and XYZ, and he's doing his own thing about selling Bitcoin, buying Bitcoin, and all that stuff. But he stuck to that specific one trade or one product.
Yeah.
You know? So I ended up saying, okay, got a good relationship with him, had a good rate of discount rate on my coins, and I bought it for X amount. And I sent him the cash on his account, and I got my Bitcoins in my account directly within
I think I've bought from there. There's kind of like a, I don't know what's the right word for the account. Like it's kind of a secure way, right? Like you have to verify. It's an escrow account. Yeah, they verify that, so it's not. It's not like a total risk.
He did it like manually. He said, you know what? I have my Bitcoins in another account. Just send me money and I'll just transfer it to you. So okay, I just transferred it to him and I sent money. Okay. Yeah, see, I'm telling you, you can never know. Yeah. All right. You can never know. I send him the money and he says, yeah, you can get it, you can wait, you can see the transaction, you can track the transaction. That is the beauty of blockchain. You can transfer, you can know every transaction that goes on and where the money is. You know? Yeah. So, yes, you could be a scammer. You could say, yeah, I'm sending it to you, and I send him the money. He said, yo, hey, buddy, I don't have Bitcoins. What are you going to do then? You know, what are you going to do with this? Because there's no reality to it. You got to take him to the cop, and it's a long process. Yes, you can get scammed. So you have to be aware of what you need to do. It was positive that I got it available face to face with the guy, done in minutes. Yeah. that was a very smooth and happy transaction, which I like to do, and it's very easy. But again, guys, I don't recommend it to you guys to find somebody online and go meet them and say, hey, my friend, let's go have a coffee and what's up? What's up?
Where's the coins at, bro?
You know what I mean? Let's do it. Bitcoin. I'm sending Bitcoin to you. It's not like that. It's come on, guys, let's buy the Bitcoins. Hey, buddy, let's do the transaction. I want to get into the market. Let's go ahead.
But going into, and I know we can't talk because it's not fully done, but this is kind of one of the things, and really one of the reasons why we're on the show is you're trying to kind of solve this problem in the UAE, right? Like this is kind of your focus is you're trying to work with the government and really develop a streamlined, regulated way to let people actually buy a Bitcoin and not have to go through the struggles, right? So maybe you can talk about it.
We got a very beautiful news. You got certain news in the UAE that made it really positive for the people to believe into the crypto market. There is a coin called Mcash, which will be developed, and it's a government coin. This Mcash coin will be used as a utility coin to pay fees.
Oh, nice.
Regardless, whatever fees, government fees it is.
All those tickets I'm getting. All those speeding tickets. Fines, I got you. I'll get some coins.
Maybe. So they did not disclose the white paper or disclose much of the information about it, but what they're trying to say is that they are doing a fee for the people here to pay, making a coin, to pay the fees or government transactions, let's say. So that's one positive thing that happened in last October 2017, November. At that time, that news came in, and beginning of the year, UAE Exchange has launched that they are supportive of Ripple coin, and they can buy Ripple coin. That is another cryptocurrency. Okay, yes, it is centralized, but a cryptocurrency in UAE. Saudi Arabia banks have accepted Ripple. And recently, like 4 or 5 days ago.
So you mean I can go to my Mashrek bank account and have a Ripple account in it, or it's not connected?
Mashrek and the banking not yet.
Okay.
But the exchange house can provide you as
Ripple.
A Ripple. You can buy it from the exchange, UAE exchange specifically.
Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. I didn't know that. That's actually pretty cool.
So you can go and buy a Ripple if you want to get it. So that's a positive thing. So if you think about it, an exchange, you walk in and buy a coin. Tomorrow they might have a Bitcoin. You might have an exchange which say, hey, I want to buy a specific Bitcoin.
It's a step,
It's a step. So, which is good. The other thing is that they have Dubai Holding, research it, guys, look at it, it's on Khalij News and other newspapers. Dubai Holding has launched a digital bank, not a crypto. They didn't call it a cryptocurrency, they didn't call it anything. Let's be smart about how they presented themselves. They said a digital bank. A digital bank does not mean that there's no fiat money in it. It can have UAE dirhams and all kinds of currencies, fiat currencies in it, but it can also work with digital currencies available in the market. Now, the strategies of this digital Dubai Holding bank is not out there yet, but it is a service center. Let's look at it. It means they believe cryptocurrency is coming in. There's no way out. The other positive sign, which was for me, was, hey, it's not a good time to you. when Trump said, "Hey, buddy, I'm gonna be taxing your gains in the Bitcoin. So buy as much as you want. Hey, trade as much as you want. I'm gonna be taxing your gains."
Yeah. So, I thought he was Republican and he was supposed to get rid of taxes. I don't know what he's thinking. Like, I don't know. I thought he was on my team, reducing the taxes, not increasing the taxes.
So that's what I'm saying. So if America is opening a line for the tax man to tax your...
Yeah. If they see it as a revenue stream,
that means this market is not dying.
Yeah.
Because he knows that this will not die. Because if it will die, he's not going to be spending billions of dollars for people and having people run after, and IRS run after people who don't present their tax gains from the cryptocurrency.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
so that's a positive sign. That is something positive. It's not negative.
Yeah.
You know, that the country recognized the crypto market.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you want? I mean, obviously you're an advocate. You're investing in different projects.
Yeah.
What is the main message that you want to send people about cryptocurrency?
See, the main message. There are two things, guys. It is here to stay. It is the future. Blockchain is the future. There are coins who will change the way business is done, the way financial transactions are done, the way maybe recyclable energy is done. All these things can change with the technology that these people have. They are companies. Yes, do the research, because these companies might not hit their trademark, might not hit their roadmap, might die out in midway. But there are companies who have established themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Look at Ripple; they're everywhere. They're hitting countries. Look at Japan in 2017. Promoted blockchain, and 2018 promoted blockchain, and 2017 they have said we accept Bitcoin. So you have a country which is known for their financial strength and for financial way of working, like Japan, accepting something like this. So it's not about countries do not allow it. It's about countries are waiting to find a way to secure the investors. They are thinking about the people. They're thinking about you guys. They're not thinking about blocking it for a specific reason. No, they want to make it secure. They want to make it safe. They don't want you tomorrow to invest and lose from a scam.
Yeah.
But if you invest and lose from a market trade because the market went down, that's something different.
Yeah, of course.
But not from a scam. You know what I mean? So what we want to bring and promote to people that yes, cryptocurrency is here to stay. Cryptocurrency is not about safe or not safe investment. It's about an investment in the future.
Yeah.
So it is from my point of view is a very safe investment.
Yeah.
Regardless of the volatile market and the way people look at it. It's a very young market, and there is a long way to go here.
Yeah.
We are just in the mainstream. When I say we, I'm saying the traders, the enthusiasts around the world who are trading in this, who are working specifically to promote cryptocurrency in a positive way and have their companies done.
Yeah.
We just came into the market.
Yeah. It's just getting started,
Just people heard about it. And UAE, mashallah, you could say, alhamdulillah, they are not against it. Central bank, yes, issued, do not buy and do not get into it because the scam level were high in ICO.
Mm-hmm.
And they were high in people who were selling bitcoins and lie about it, who supposedly are selling it for 10% less or 20% less than market price, and try to get people to invest in it and lie to them about it. However, this was the reason of the central bank pretty much get into it, and because they're working towards facilitating or having a platform where they want to give a positive impact of the cryptocurrency in the UAE. But this market is a $1 trillion market.
Yeah.
And it is right now growing. And it's open, guys, it's open to the world. It's 24/7, 365. Open your eyes, get onto the buy, sell, go back to sleep kind of thing. I swear, it is open for everybody in the world from wherever they are. So imagine the strength. Right now you have enthusiasts, and you might have some small hedge fund companies getting it, smaller ones who see it and get in, or people who are maybe have an eye for these kind of investments, who invest heavily. There might be whales, we call them, who have a big chunk of investment into the crypto market that might sell and might drop the market. Yes, there are holders like that. There's a risk like that. But again, that is.
But there's a risk like that in every
And
stock and every
exactly, that's what-
CFD, everything really.
Everything is there. So do not fight it, guys. It is there to stay. The whole idea is that either you accept it and you like it and you want to get into it. But again, the whole idea of crypto market being available for the people to invest in the future. You're investing into a project. You're not investing in oil at the moment directly. You're not investing into a real estate company directly and buying stocks, but you're investing in something. I'm not promoting an ICO, but Aramco, Saudi company Aramco, has an ICO running at the moment,
Really?
backed by petrol.
Yeah.
So
Which
I'm not promoting-
last week,
not-
if you would have got in, you probably made a little money.
This
Oil
still
went up a
running,
week ago.
It's still running,
Yeah.
but this is not a promotion to the ICO. But what I'm trying to tell you is that if you have ICOs which are backed by an asset, like backed by real estate or backed by petrol, that is a security coin that
Yeah.
I must say, I would think of getting into. Aramco has been in Saudi Arabia for years. They have a good base. They need to be. I need to do some more research. I didn't make a decision about buying into it or not, guys. I'm not promoting this ICO, please. So I need to know, is it really connected? For example, I need to know security-wise about this coin.
Yeah.
I'm not saying Aramco is not real or not, but I need to see if this coin is directly attached to Aramco.
Yeah.
Is it really Aramco doing it? Is it really a part of what they want to achieve in the long run to build up the financial side of things?
Yeah.
This is something I want to do, and plus I want to look at the 5 years,
Yeah.
financials of Aramco and where they headed and what they're trying to do. So this will give me a process of what an ICO is and how I'm going in that direction. So look at how they're raising money.
Yeah.
IPOs before, right now, ICOs, not regulated at the moment. But it depends on where you're opening it.
Yeah.
If you are getting it done through the UK, so they have a set of regulations of how you raise your ICO, which makes it secure in a way that this is an actual company based on where it is issued.
Yeah.
Switzerland, UK, they put those kind of addresses, you feel secure. More than saying that some maybe Eastern European country or some XY country where you might feel like, I don't know, is it real, is it true, is it not? So the fact is that you have belief from countries or companies in this region of the world that is coming up. Yes, do your research again. I highlight that mainly because it is a lot of work. It is not easy, and the opportunity right now is huge. I want to fast forward. I'm impatient.
Yeah.
Come on, guys. I want to go. I want to. Oh my God, let's go.
Yeah.
So that the current 50%, 60% retractment is positive. Is gearing up for bullish.
Well, I mean, you have to, right? I mean, that's how markets work. I mean, you have to have a retraction, and that's how people make money.
Exactly.
If it just stays up all the time, there's small margins to be made. You have to have those retractions.
See, like the Bitcoin right now, the next demand line, if we talk about today's the 13th. At this day, the next demand level line, you could say resistance is $12,000. If we close, the Bitcoin closes above $12,000 range, then we there's always a resistance line, and this will push it up for a bullish move.
Yeah.
So it is coming. The run up will come sooner or later. I'm not gonna say within 3 months or by end of years, but it's gonna hit there.
Yeah.
Is Bitcoin gonna be $20,000 plus? Yes, I believe so. It's gonna be $20,000 plus.
Yeah.
If you listen to people on YouTube, they believe it's gonna hit $50,000, but I don't want to be
too much. Yeah.
I want to stay on that
conservative
base. I do have a portfolio where I'm very aggressive where I look for 300, 600% gains of coins. But again, I have a portfolio which has a different kind of match of different kind of things. And plus, I have it spread out on different exchanges, which is annoying again for a guy to have, because I'm a trader. I have different kind of you can say coins, because they're not listed in every exchange. I don't have like Binance account and it has all the coins that I'm trading in. Now some coins I need to trade in are in Bittrex, some coins I need to trade in are Poloniex, and some coins, if I trade in this on a higher volume, I get a more discounted rate on the percentage on the fee. So I have to make my calculations accordingly to make the maximum amount of gain and pay the minimum amount of fees in between that trade.
Sounds like so much work.
It is.
You're so much more detail oriented than me. I would never do that.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I hold the coin and I look at it. It goes up, great. It goes down, damn. That's all I know. I literally, I'm an up or down kind of guy.
That is what the sad. The sad part.
The sad part of my life.
No, not you. The sad part is the binary trading or option trading. Those companies are targeting these kind of people without educating them. They try to show them two things: buy, sell, green button, red button. It went 2 cents. It went 1% sell. Okay, buy it again, and when it went down.
Yeah, that's why I could never trade.
Make money there. Yeah. That's why you need an exchanger, a place where you have a wallet in for different kind of coins, and you see the graph and you understand the news, and you have an awareness of where this market is going. And plus, you need to believe. Do you believe in this going forward or not? That is one. If you don't, are you a trader who wants to make money? Yes. Do you want to get into a market which is volatile but can give you returns from 10-20% if you're conservative, up to aggressive 600 to 1,000%?
Yeah.
So there are moves. If you buy the right unicorn ICO and you did research and this project is so damn good, and you hit it, you might become and you hold it, and it might reach up to 1,000%, and you put a good amount in this project, you might become a millionaire. Yes, you might. You have a chance because it's young. The market is teething. The market is growing. The market is becoming stronger because the people are becoming smart. Yeah. Again, it's simple economics. Supply and demand. Yeah. Let's look at 21 million bitcoins around the world. 4 million are lost. 18 million are there. The miners are mining Bitcoin. There are some circulating. Some are being held by these different kind of whales sitting in a bank, holding these Bitcoins when they were at God knows what kind of level. So there are so many different kind of factors into the market. You're aware of it, be calm. You cannot be, you can say, quick hands. Say, oh my God, it's falling, it's crashing, I'll sell it, I lost 20%. I had a coin that hit minus 75%. It crashed. Up. Wrong. You could say made a mistake in reading a graph. It was luck. It was the market. I'm not scared of losing 75% of a specific coin. Yeah. I just have to strategize to hold it to what level, all right, and sell it. I had a coin that hit minus 75 and just went within a month and a half of holding that coin. It went back to the amount that I bought it in. So I sold it with a 5% gain, but I got rid of it. Why? Because I looked at the factors and I looked again to the way how the business model was being run for these companies. Yeah. And I felt it was kind of weak. It might have another crash later on. It might have a boom, but I wouldn't want to invest in it again. Yeah. Unless I see the graph, it is a quick move for 10-20%. So you have to be aware that you can make money, you can lose money. There's a lot of factors you have to be aware of. Now, coming back to the point where at the moment here in the region, people want to buy bitcoins, people want to buy Litecoins, people want to buy this and that, and they're putting their money in these binary option mobile apps that are sold or are pushed aggressively on your YouTube channel, on your Facebook, on all that, everywhere, it's just hitting your head. But that is not the way to do it. It is not the way forward. Because they give them the access of buying, they do the KYC, but they give them the access of buying or transferring money by any currency to them to buy a specific coin. There is no wallet, which means you're not holding it, which means it's owned by them, which means if there was a break, for example, a crash, a hack, or whatever, their wallet is going to be hacked. The main wallet where they're keeping it is being hacked. So there is those kind of risks. Spreading them over different exchanger makes your risk, you lower your risk. Yes, all those are tedious work. But what I'm trying to bring right now, my new project, which hopefully will be launched, guys, soon, and this is going to be approachable, it's going to be there for you, it's going to give you awareness, and it's going to be fair. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have, hopefully, inshallah, the first UAE exchanger here. So it is not only for UAE, it's for the MENA region. The whole idea is that bringing the crypto market to you. You'll have your wallets for all of them. You're going to be exchanging. You're going to be, after doing your KYC and getting all your information and you're approved, you're going to be able to trade and you're going to be able to buy. And in the beginning, we will stick with maybe dollar, euro, dirham currency. Then we will be
probably have to have Great British Pound. I mean,
yes,
tons of people from UK. I think those 3 or 4 are going to be good.
So we'll have the basic ones, but I'll have UAE for the people because I want the people to buy directly from us with the debit card. No middleman. Have your bitcoins in your wallet. Do whatever you want with it. Trade with it. Buy ICO.
You just want to be able to give that access, all the
and
solve
that
that
problem.
problem.
I want to be and it will have a trade license from the UAE on shore, and I will give the people the actual transparency that they want. They can search me through the DED. They can have me. The DED, the government has done the background checks for you before you issue the license. So you're secure as a trader. Yes, we'll have insurance. We'll have everything. We won't trade. We are the middleman. What you do is that we will give you 110% secure product that it will not be hacked, inshallah. And what we're gonna do is that give you full service, an ecosystem for you. You'll have a wallet, you'll have a full trading platform. Hopefully, when we roll out with maybe 10, 15 coins. Then we're gonna be roll out with 30, 40 coins, and we'll keep it open. Once the more users come in, not specifically from UAE and not specifically local, but to everybody. Once we gain the enough mass of users, we will list the other more coins which are active. We want the high volume coins to be listed with us at the beginning. So these people we will promote to could be traders, could be enthusiasts, could be companies, could be whoever it is. You don't need to go to any meet and greet kind of thing, and I'm not annoyed to meet somebody, but I need to buy a Bitcoin from. Just get approved, get a KYC. And yes, we would also have a showroom maybe coming up, hopefully, soon, not in the beginning, but soon, that people can come visit us. I want people to come visit, not just to meet me, but to meet my team, and to see that, yes, we exist, we are here. You want to buy a Bitcoin, are you approved? If you don't want to do it through the system, or you have an issue doing the system, come to me, to my office. I will photocopy your passport, I'll photocopy your MSID. I will have maybe an MSID reader just to make sure everything is good to go, and give you the KYC. I want to work as per the current laws and rules and regs of the country. I want to make sure that tomorrow, if the country or DED or the central bank wanted some kind of information from me, I have the full-fledged information.
Yeah.
Because I want to grow with them. I want to be part of their team that develops rules and regs maybe going forward, or they want to see and understand how things are growing and how I want to be, because I want to abide by the law of the country.
Of course, yeah.
Because I want the people to be secure, I want the people to be confident, I want the people to know that we are 100% local company that is being built with the right way, in the right way, with the right people, with the right support of the government, and going forward. So yeah, we will give you guys the freedom of buying it in any currency, and it's not only specifically for the MENA region, it's for the world. So, but we will first target Dubai, UAE, I meant in a way, UAE, Saudi, Bahrain,
North Africa, that MENA region,
Kuwait, and the Northern African, and maybe why I'm saying that, because they all have the same issue of
getting the coin.
Getting the coin. At least at the beginning, like they say, buying the Bitcoin. So
Yeah.
you start somewhere, then you can go. But at least I'm giving them the option of having a wallet, and I'm giving you the option to buy it in dirhams, without the headache of the exchange rate, without the headache of the expensive fees, and you don't know this company where it is, and you're buying it online and it's sending it to you.
It sounds like you just, based on your evolution of getting into the market, you identified the problem and you just want to solve it so other people don't have to meet shady people in a coffee room and be like, hey, how many Bitcoins you got, bro?
So I want to give them a platform. Plus, I want them to have a touch and feel. Feeling when they come to see what it is. We won't give advice. We won't
just
trade
exchange
for
it,
them. We are just going to be there to facilitate the whole idea of buying the coin in your own currency. Tomorrow we might have the Russian ruble, we might have the Chinese rand, but all these currencies available for people to buy from. I don't mind the Egyptian pound in Egypt. I want to be available there. Let them buy it with their Egyptian pound. Why do I have to make a hassle? Why does it have to be in dollars? No. Let them buy it in their own currency so they can see.
So the overall message is, it's happened, it's coming, and you're going to help solve the problem in the MENA region.
For people who want to get invest in another asset-based commodity at the moment, let's call it that.
It's a great episode. I appreciate you being on. You made me want to be a day trader, even though I have no patience.
I won't let you be a day trader, but what I'm going to do is that I'm going to be happy to be a swing trader or a medium long-term trader going forward. And the exchanger will give you that.